So I'm doing the dual steering stabilizer upgrade. I'm using all BDS, the BDS suspension dual steering stabilizer brackets, and then the NX2 Nitro Series BDS suspension shocks for it. Okay, BDS suspension, part numbers, that's shipping. I'll find the part numbers here. I'll probably link them down in the description. So what you need to remove the factory. So far I've only got one bolt out from the shock here. Takes a 17 and 18 mil on the bottom one there. You can see that it's hollow there. I've got that one out, and I got this top one here soaking in some penetrating oil just because it's a little tight. So I figured while I'm doing that, may as well start up a video here. I didn't even look online yet for anything. So this is the first look inside of the box. We got a nice big chunk of cardboard. I don't know what here. We'll toss that to the side. Now here are the goodies. Got a paper wrap box here. Got a nice thick plate. Okay, this will be our main. I don't even know what. Clearly, oh good, there's suspension. Oh, there's instructions. We got our hardware here and some U-bolts and two more paper wrapped packages and suspension. There we go. We got part number here. It's the 55377 box kit. Dual steering stabilizer, Dodge 15 2500, 1994 2001, 55377, just for it again. Got phone numbers and stuff there for BDS, safety warning, with Fox cylinders. It does not come with Fox cylinders. I don't know if that's just how it came, the guy ordered it from, but so we got bolt packs there, and that's the main lineup of stuff there. So let's flip over the second page here, see what we're looking at here. Okay, I see how this works then. Okay, so we're going to be clamping this big piece here to the underside of the axle, and then the shocks are mounting to this is what I think we're looking at here. We have a sticker. That looks like, if I had a Chevy truck, I'd put that on. I'd put that right on the Chevy logo, but I don't think I'm going to use that one. Maybe some better stickers come in the shocks there. BDS does have some really nice stickers that I would like to use on the truck, but I don't like this one, so we'll just set that up here underneath some tools so it doesn't move. Okay, so step one is just strip the factory steering dampener, steering stabilizer, the unit and the brackets off, and then mount on this bigger plate here. Then use the provided U-bolts to put it on. So I guess I'll get to work on that and check in a little bit. So we got it out now. I had to torch the nut on this bolt. The bolt is still warm. The nut's, I don't know, it's under here somewhere. I had to use an impact yet after I torched it to get it out. But here's the old. Super responsive. This will fix many issues. Yeah, I can literally just push it and pull it back. That's how it's shot. Yeah, it's garbage. So the bolts, I don't think I need them. I'm going to keep them, but I don't know I'm going to need them. So, time to cut open the first baggie. There we go. So pretty sure we need these big U-bolts, and then probably a bunch of these little guys here. Got some smaller U-bolts here, and some other nuts and bolts that'll probably be to mount up the rest of the hardware. big ones will come with the axle in between, right in there, right there. There's a spot on the axle that clearly BDS has taken advantage of to use, because it's a little bit narrower and it's pretty much right in the center. So but that's why there's this funny little angle in it to put it right in the center, so you won't have the left side and the right side shock. You can just grab both of them, put on the mounts, which are going to be these baggies, these little paper wrapped packages, and then you're good to go. So I'm going to mount up this, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so I now have the other bracket mounted. I've got, this is the original bracket here. I'm just keeping all the parts, as you should too. If you ever swap back or sell the truck or total off the truck, you can just put this garbage back on. Keep your nice expensive stuff, and you can put it on your next truck if it'll fit, or just sell it and get some of your $400 back, which is pretty much what this kit costs, with the BDS shocks and you can find them cheaper, but $400 is what I dished out for it. So I've got that bracket up here, and I'll roll underneath here on my creeper here. So I've got this guy here, sits right inside this little trough here. It's got nylon lock bolts, grade 5, and with the grade 8 washer underneath. I'm not sure what grade the U-bolts are, but they're probably pretty beefy. So this guy goes like this, and it says to have them loose. So I'm gonna grab a wrench here and just tighten it up a little bit so it stops, because I can just move this with my hand, and when I let go, it swings down. Like it's not by any means I'm putting it there, it just swings there. So I'm just gonna grab a wrench, get out of here. There we go. There, so what's it gonna be this time? 15 maybe? Yeah, we'll try a 15. Stick that on the wrench here. Running camera and doing this isn't the funnest thing to do, which is why I don't have a tripod or anything to mount my phone onto. So now here's a real trick. Take your leg, put it up underneath here, and your hand under here. And looky there, we were right. Just help if I spun it the right direction. Come on, there we go. There we go, let's keep going now. Helps my wrench was going the right direction too, I guess, eh? There we go. That would. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get the point here. I'm just gonna set the camera down and finish. Okay, sweet. So I got that all snugged up. Now it says passing side bracket to the back of the tie rod is shown with. No, you might want to get up there. Provided 5/16 U-bolts, nuts, and washers. Just the center to center hole. Distance on the bracket is approximately 20 inches. So I'm hoping it's going to be this baggie here, the biggest of them. Lots of paper on these. There, yeah, it's this guy right here. So he'll mount up like this underneath the truck, and you got to measure so that this hole and the hole on the actual bracket there are 20 inches apart. So I'll get this all snugged up, and yeah, hopefully this is audible from the radio in the background. Okay, so we got this bracket here. It's still loose. There's these two little feet here. You can see them right here. You got to make sure these are over this bar. Then you got the U-bolts. And then you got the washers and nuts. Over there, 13 mil. Gonna have to grab, measure, make sure 20 inches from here to here. I'll just, wiggle it. You can wiggle it over to to be wherever it needs to be. So we've got that all. Got this piece here all tightened up underneath the truck. This guy here is kind of lined up. Loosen tie rod adjustment clamps and rotate the clamps only towards the rear of the vehicle, providing clearance for the stabilizer attachment. Providing clearance for the stabilizer. Attach the driver's side stabilizer mount to the bottom of the clamp using the provided 5/16 U-bolts. Okay, so now we're coming over here, and there will be a nice little gap in these arms where we're putting, I don't know, probably this piece? I don't know. Let's see. See if I can rip it open one-handed. I see black metal. I mean, that doesn't mean a whole lot. This here is the front BDS decorative piece that is shown right there. And it is nice and shiny and showy and BDS. These might get painted a different color. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I kind of want to paint them a different color. That looks like a lot of taping though. But yeah, they might get painted like red or something to really, with that silver in behind there, that's just going to pop. Alright, so that guy's on. Hourglass bushing. Okay, so now we're working with the cylinders. So now it's for the fancy stuff here. I have not. First time we're all seeing this. Come on. Open up.
Calling all coffee lovers. Raise a cup if
Come
you
on
believe
now.
the beans you enjoy must be 100% ethically sourced. Take a sip if you know a latte isn't a latte unless it's made with freshly ground espresso. And join Mid Cafe and get any small latte for just $2 plus tax or any size premium roast coffee.
There we go. Gotta love that McDonald's ad in the background. Ooh, he's got some weight to him. I knew there was weight to these, but this is a fair bit. There we go. There. Now don't them look good. Cancer productive and cancer reproductive harm. Huh. BDS S85429 S10593508 steering stab. Yeah, steering stab 23.9 by 14.3 EB1/EB1. All right. Now let's. Oh, come on.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary. One way to improve your odds is Canada Ticket before 9 p.m. September 13th, so you're eligible for the Celebrate 25 Years of Winter Straws.
There we go. Bushings. Great. Always wanted to push those in my nice, brand new steering stabilizer. There we go. Does it even say BDS? No, they don't. Wow. Is there a sticker then for it? Installation instructions. Shock absorber. Park vehicle on a clean flat surface. Block the wheels for safety. Screw that, I didn't even do that. Move old shock.
There'll be periods of rain throughout the day. For tonight, cloudy with a 60% chance of rain.
I guess there's a sticker here, which we'll be
For tomorrow,
putting on.
cloudy with 40% chance of rain throughout the day. For news, sports, and weather at any time, stay with Battleford Now and MeadowLakeNow.com.
From Saskatchewan country, CJNX.
So here are the hourglass bushings. I'm going to go turn the radio off. There we go. All about stand. Actually keeping some audio quality here. So here's the hourglass bushings. These little steel sleeves. Okay, so the easiest way to push these in is using a vise. I've got this bushing here. I just slip the baggie over here. How I do it is I keep this baggie over it just for added protection. And then I take bushing and get it half started in there. And then with the vise open, drop this sucker in and start squishing it in. That's not going in straight. But so you kind of got to grab that there. So here I might have to redo this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this one. But you kind of get the point here. Just squish it in the vise. There we go. So then after you've got the bushing in, then you just put in the little steel pin, and again you just stick it in the vise, squish it down, and you're good to go. So excuse the background noise there, cutting holes in my street. I've already got one done wherever I set it. That's concerning now. These are expensive, but it'll be around here somewhere. That's weird. That's really weird. I doubt it rolled away on me. But yeah, so I'll just take these and put the pins in and install them, then I'm done. Alright, there we go. So I have it all tightened up. Torque spec on these big 1/2 inch is 50 foot-pounds. Oh no, it says it all in the instructions. And then these guys back here are 30 foot-pounds. Then both these end link mounts, you put all the bolts to those were 20 foot-pounds. So I mean it's nothing crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna get a smaller wrench to do that, just because my great big 1/2 inch drive, 26 inch or whatever, is a little bit too beefy for doing these, and I also need a 3/4 inch wrench and possibly a second hand to have someone holding the wrench while I run the torque wrench on these bottom ones. I did manage to get them mostly tight. I've probably got them to about 45 right now. We're pretty close, so I mean it's all close enough. Those there are all buttoned up. But yeah, so that's that. So it's easy to do. It took me I'm looking about 2 hours with videoing, so I mean you can do it in, if you're really working at it, you can probably do it in an hour and a half. Realistically, you could do this in an hour and a half. It's really simple to do. Biggest part was just removing the old rusted out parts. That took a bit, but once that's done, yeah. And you do actually leave this factory mounting bracket down here because it's welded on. If you want to cut it off, you can cut it off, but I mean it's not really gonna change anything. It's not gonna interfere, because it used to run from here up to here, but now it runs mounting to the right to the axle, then here and here. So this is solid. These will move with steering, and yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't have. Yeah, but this is how it's set up. So because this here used to be your solid mount, then this was the moving mount, but they moved it to this being your solid mount and these being the moving mounts. So it's similar, it's a little different, but it's similar to the factory setup. You are actually supposed to mount these parts on the bottom for a 4-inch lift and under, but I want them up top for when I go off-roading, just to help keep them safe. I might build like an arm to come up around and then up to here, just to help, and then a bar all the way across, and then the same thing on the other side, just a little U, then maybe something. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything here with this cross member underneath the engine, but yeah, so that's that. That's just future stuff that, I don't know, we'll see. And I've got stickers to put on shock absorbers. I'll wait and do those tomorrow maybe. Hopefully they'll be dry. And then at some point I do want to take and spray paint this red, make it nice and shiny and make it pop. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe, Check out my Instagram account, big_dodge. Pretty simple.